Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to some of you. Welcome to eXp Commercial Explained. My name is Lindy McNeese. I'm the Commercial Operations Manager, and I'm here with Dr. Bill Nieves, our Commercial DMB out of Utah. Dr. Bill, thanks for coming today. So excited to have you here with us.
You're welcome. Always a pleasure to be here doing this with you.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
And also, I want to congratulate you because you're going to be announced today for
Oh
the new
boy, right.
promotion that you
Yeah.
got. We're so excited. He's going to be our senior principal broker over eXp Commercial. He is the man with the plan. We're so excited that he is doing, he's here to do all these things with us. So really excited about that, Dr. Bill. It's very deserved. And thanks again
Thank you.
for all you do with us. We really
Yeah, thank
appreciate
you.
it. So today we want to talk to you about eXp Commercial and basically just eXp in general. The guests that we have today, I'm telling you, this guy has been here from the beginning of time. And when I say the beginning of time, I mean all the way back to when eXp Realty first launched back in 2015. So he was one of the very early adopters. He is also a commercial broker. So when we launched eXp Commercial, he came over with us. So he'll be with us here in just a little bit after we go over, what eXp is about. So eXp Commercial is built for commercial real estate, business brokering, and ancillary services. We have so many ancillary services coming down the pipe right now with capital markets and 1031 exchange. We've got so many new people that we're going to be working with that we're going to be able to bring this to you here in house. Dr. Bill, talk about this unique model and why this is so beneficial to people.
The eXp commercial and the eXp Realty as a whole, eXp Holdings, we have a very unique model here. There is no brick and mortar, anytime, anywhere. And what that means is you don't have to worry about going into an office, paying extraordinary fees for offices, trying to go in and find your broker, and then suddenly, oh, they're not there, right? Here, you can work from home. You can work from remotely. I don't condone this, but you can work when you're on vacation, right? I have done it. Linda, you've done it. So we can just tap right into the metaverse here. We have our offices right in our computers, and then we come into this unique model, which is a virtual environment, and we can actually collaborate. We can talk to the broker, talk to our offices, different brokers across state lines, and then without even going into the office. It's a wonderful thing to do.
That's exactly right. It's so amazing how easily you can do business with this model, which is so great. So, want to talk to you about, what did you pay your brokerage last year? This is one of my favorite things to talk about here at eXp because I can promise you, you paid more than six figures to your brokerage. If you are a true commercial practitioner and you've been out there hoofing it for the last, 10, 20 years, you were definitely paying over six figures. So it doesn't make sense to be at any other brokerage than this one because after you hit that $20,000 cap, you get 100% of your commission. We're looking at only an 80-20 split, which is the 20K cap, 250 monthly tech fee, 250 broker review fee, and then just $100 risk management fee that caps at 1,000. So think about that. If you've been running your own brokerage, what do you have to pay for E&O? And come here, you're only going to pay $100 per file, capping at 1,000. I mean, this is crazy. And Bill, I know before you came here with us,
Yeah,
you were paying over six figures to your broker.
I was. The desk fees are pretty high, and you
Hmm.
keep paying that money in, and it just didn't make sense. When I saw this model, it was a no-brainer. I took that extra,
Yes.
$80,000, put it in my pocket and put it back into my business, right?
Yep, yep. And you just bought a new beautiful house with it too, didn't
There
you?
you go. That too.
I love it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
some of the weekly trainings that we have here are going to help teach you about doing lead generation, social media, sales and listings, and technology. So what that means is we're going to do some deep dives. We have over 50 plus hours of trainings that you can attend every single week. Um, we throw in extra stuff every now and then that helps you deep dive into more things. So we're going to have a separate training. It's going to be a two-part training that's going to start in July that will just feed off of the academy, which we're going to get into the academy here in a second. If you're a junior agent, we don't discriminate. We're happy to have anybody and everybody come here. But if you're a junior agent and you don't know much about what you're doing, we're going to get you into the EXP Commercial Academy. Bill, talk about this academy because you were very instrumental in getting this thing set up and how it really helps launch these agents from the beginning.
Sure. The academy was set up because we saw a need of brand new junior agents coming in. They're kind of lost, right? I mean, like you said, we take anybody in here, we try to groom them and help them have boots on the ground. But coming in, they're like, Well, what do I do? So we developed the eXp Commercial Academy, formerly the Accelerant program. And what it was, it used to be 30 days long with some fundamentals of commercial real estate. And I make it light at the very beginning because, it's a lot of moving parts. But as time went on, it kind of evolved. We had some mid-level agents coming in. So we brought in Clifford Bogart, who's going to be our head of education here, to recreate the curriculum. So what we did is we took it down from 30 days down to 2 weeks. 2 weeks, 3 hours a day. You're going to learn the basic fundamentals of building a successful real estate career in commercial real estate. We go over property valuations, investments, how to underwrite a property, how to do cold calling. So it's really in depth, and I guarantee the junior agents will have their head wrapped around stuff and have the fundamentals they need when they graduate from the academy.
That's exactly right. And right
Mhm.
after that, what we're gonna do is this is the first 2 weeks of every single month. The next 2 weeks of the month, we're launching our two-part series to help you deep dive even more into the commercial tools that we offer you here, so you can learn how to get into those tools, how to get leads, and how to get out there and start doing business, doing some role playing of what a cold call would look like or a warm call is going to look like. So super excited about getting that launched in July. So it'll start just this next month. So the mentoring program is also something, once you finish the academy, we're going to pair you up with a mentor. So we don't want you to be out there and feel like you're on your own, just floundering around. We want to make sure that you know what you're doing. You can get off the ground running. Adding these additional trainings to you, you're going to be able to get the business to then go work with your advisor, with your mentor, to continue to move forward. So super excited about all these things that we have coming down the pipe, because it's going to be a killer year. I mean, we've got the second half of the year coming up that we're about to knock out of the park. Bill, the importance of workplace. So, y'all, workplace is something that is just given to all the agents that are here.
Mhm.
Knowing this, it's just like Facebook. So you can tap into 88,000 plus realty agents around the globe. So
Correct.
think about, if you just become, available and you're just on workplace, people know that you're a commercial agent. They're going to reach out to you to help do a commercial deal. We have agents here, and Bill, you can attest to this.
Yeah.
They get 4 to 6 to 10 leads a day, a week,
Yep.
whatever, that are coming directly from our realty agents. So workplace, if you think about Facebook, but it's for your while. I mean, and so just to think that you can call through this system, you don't have to worry about international phone calling or anything like that, because it's just done through Wi-Fi. This is a killer additional lead generating tool that we offer here at eXp. Bill, talk about that India deal you're working on and this
Sure.
international collaboration and how that all just came about and why it's so easy.
Yeah, just like Lindy McNeese said, about it's like the metaverse is like Facebook, right? For us. Everybody's used to being online, having kind of some kind of correspondence. Well, here you could do international collaboration by just plugging in. Excuse me. So you can tap in. Now we have over 88,000 agents. That's 88,000 opportunities and discussions. So I tap into the system when I see someone reach out to me like they have a lead or a question, and I follow up with it without getting an international flight, without getting hotels, without spending a lot of time of traveling. I can do it right from my home. So I collaborate all the time across the globe. Like Lindy said, I had somebody reach out to me from India that wanted to do some business in Utah, and she had some pretty big investors. So we did everything right through the metaverse. It was perfect. We had instant international collaboration. We met inside the world within our avatar form and had a great discussion and actually had the deal flow start. So this is a fantastic tool we have.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and
Yeah,
that's the other thing that's super cool. This person's in India, you're in
right.
Utah in the United States, and y'all are sitting there having a meeting in
Still
EXP
conducting
world,
business.
still conducting business, right? I mean,
Right.
this is why this platform and the model that Glenn Sanford has put together is just so incredible. So, another thing that we want to let you know is that you can grow your brand here as well once you join us. We're not going to make you remove your logos. You can continue to call your team name what you want to call it. So growing your brand here is really important. Glenn Sanford said, I'm not going to have somebody come here and say, oh, you have to just be EXP. If you're called the Lindy McNeese Company, I get to continue to call myself the Lindy McNeese team, or, whatever. And then as long as I just put eXp commercial on my advertising, then we're good. So if you think about that, you've already branded yourself. You're known in the community with how you've branded yourself. So just come here. You can use it in our tools. You can add that branding in all of our stuff. We have state of the art technologies, and we're bringing more to the table. So before the end of this year, we're going to have so many more things for you to be able to use that's going to help you grow your business even more. We show you how to do, we've got a CRM, we show you how to do property listings, we've got market automations, commercial contracts, and transaction management systems. So a lot of these things we're building and we're growing on, and we're super excited to be able to share that with you here very soon. Another piece that we bring in-house, because we want to try to put this all in one place to make this easier for you, is our ancillary services. Dr. Bill, talk about the importance of this and why having everything just right at your fingertips
This
is
is
so
really
helpful.
important, because like I said, a lot of junior agents come in and maybe unexperienced commercial agents are like, who do I need involved in the deal flow? And they have to have these kind of relationships established, some trust established, because not every company does a great job, right? But we hand selected our ancillary partners out here because when you go through a deal flow, you want to have your title, maybe some tax reductions, some ESGs, private equity and impact funds, economic research, and the big thing, how about a lender? So, but we have everybody in place here. We have JTC Americas, Comloan, Greystone, and then we're always building and evolving, bringing in more ancillary partners. So this is a
That's
one-stop shop for the deal flow.
That's right. And that's, what we're trying to do here to make your business easier for you so you can
That's right.
do more deals. That's what's important. So this is one of my favorite things that we have here at eXp. You have these equity opportunities. So we're a publicly traded company. EXPI is the NASDAQ symbol. When you come here to EXP and you close your first deal, EXP just awards you shares of stock. When you cap, they award you shares of stock. If you bring somebody into the company and they do their first deal, they award you shares of stock, and so on and so forth. So you automatically become a shareholder just by being here and producing. If you bring somebody else in and they're producing, like your stock will just continue to grow. So this is an opportunity where you can enroll in this, the agent equity program. You can enroll to be paid 5% out of every transaction commission with stock at a 10% discount. What that means is when your transaction closes, the company will just take 5% of that commission. They'll go buy EXP stock on your behalf at a 10% discount. So, and just, it's kind of one of those set it and forget it, right? I've set it and forgot it. Dr. Bill's done the same. You go back and you look a little bit later and it's like, oh,
It's
wow,
like
I didn't realize how
surprise.
many, yeah, it's kind of like Christmas, right? You don't
Yeah.
realize how many shares of stock have actually just built up over time when you just set this up in the beginning. Then something else that we just launched on May 1st, super excited about this, is our Icon Agent Award. You know that $20,000 that I was talking about a second ago that you pay into us? Well, you have the opportunity to get that 20,000 back in stock. So you have there's an achievement of certain production each year, and then cultural goals within your anniversary year that you have to fulfill. If you do all of those, which in commercial real estate, that's not hard to do. If you do these things, then EXP will give you that 20,000 back. So then basically your broker is paying you to be here. You're not paying to be here. The broker's actually paying you. That's unheard of. That doesn't happen anywhere else. So no brainer, right? It's a no brainer to be here with us. Dr. Bill, talk about the importance of interstate co-brokering and what that looks like.
In commercial real estate, it's very important that we can conduct business across state lines. Some brokerages do not allow it because of not knowing what portability or interstate co-brokering is, because it gets mixed up with reciprocity. Two separate talking points, but for this purpose, portability is interstate co-brokering. Here at eXp Commercial, we do offer this in most of the states. You see the dark states, or 13 states that are called turf states. You cannot do business without a license. There is no opportunity to co-broke. That's only 13 states out of the whole nation. So the rest of them, we have physical locations of cooperative states. So our agents can actually contact their state broker and say, hey, I have a deal in California. And then they have to contact, if they get permission from their broker to conduct a business, they contact the state broker of the state where they want to conduct a business. And then if they get permission, they can actually co-broker together and get the deal done and get a commission. I mean, that's a wonderful thing, right, Lindy?
It is a wonderful thing, and the reason we can
Yeah,
do this is because we're not franchise,
that's
right?
right.
We are one brokerage across all 50 states plus DC, so that
Yeah.
affords us the ability to offer that to you, which it is important. Agent healthcare, we offer that here. No other brokerages offer healthcare. Now, if you reach out to expagenthealthcare.com, you're going to talk to a representative. A specialist is going to let you know, give you different ideas. This is cheaper than going out on the just out of the regular marketplace and buying, insurance. Health is wealth, as James Wong says. So if you're not able to take care of yourself, you can't take care of your family, your friends, whoever, you're responsible for. So make sure you tap into this opportunity because this is something that, most 1099 contractors don't have the opportunity to have something at a discounted rate like this. So, all right, exclusive for eXp agents. We've got this commercial training. I want you all to click on that QR code right there. This is for eXp agents only. So if you're not with us yet, go ahead and join us. That way you can get this training. This is worth about $6,500 if you were to go buy all of the modules that are in here separately. So we've been able to bring it all together for $249. Dr. Bill has a great relationship with Mike Lipsy at the Mike Lipsy Company. He has given us this opportunity to give to you all the Systems for Success 10.0. You complete this, you sit for a proctored exam, you're going to be able to get your MICP, Masters in Commercial Properties. That's a designation. It's not just a little certification or a little piece of paper. This is a big deal. So we're super excited to be able to bring this to you here. Make sure you click on that QR code. If you have any questions, just reach out to us, but the QR code will take you directly to it and you can get started learning about commercial real estate. Another thing, follow us on LinkedIn. Stay up to date on everything that we have happening here at eXp Commercial. Click this QR code. It's going to take you to directly to our LinkedIn page. We have events going on for the rest of the year. We'll be all over the place, all over the, the United States. So come and say hi, come and shake hands, hug necks, but we'd love to see you. We have some trainings that are going to be coming up. You'll be able to follow those and find out when those are and get registered for them also on our LinkedIn page. Okay, so now to the good stuff. I'm
Yeah.
so excited to have Michael Sibley with us here today. He's a broker associate out of California here with us at eXp Commercial. Michael Sibley, please open your camera and come up here with us. This guy is a gem and we're so lucky to have him here with us. And I'm super stoked that he agreed to do explained with us today. Sibley, say hello.
Hello, and thank you for having
Hey,
me again.
Mike.
It's great being here with
Yeah.
four of my favorite people actually. So
There you
good.
go. Yeah, yeah. Well, we're so excited to have you here today and are just, I have learned some things from you just in you being here with us. We want
Yeah,
to let you know that Michael Sibley was one of the earlier adopters of EXP. So he joined EXP Realty back in 2015. For any of you here that know, his agent count number is 600 and something. That means he was like
yeah.
the 600th agent to ever join eXp. We now have over 88,000 agents. So think about that. You talk about somebody who has been here, who saw the vision, saw what was going on here, and said, I want to be a part of that. So, Michael, tell us what talk to us about how that ever came about to you and who introduced you to EXP.
Oh man, well that's an interesting story. I was with another brokerage, the uh, Keller Williams, and we were in Keller Williams Hollywood Hills actually, and there were some guys that were coming over to EXP, and I was kind of stalking them. It was the office manager and the and one of the other guys. A great sponsors, Chuck Keller and Doug Rago, actually. Um, they went to the first, one of the first EXP cons. So I saw this and I'm like, well, what's going on here? Um, and contacted Chuck, and he's like, well, no one knows where we're moving over yet, but I'll send you some information. And as soon as he sent me the information, I saw it. I saw it. It didn't take me any kind of time to have to investigate it. I saw it. I saw it, and I called him back and said, I'm in. Send me what I need. I'm in. Yeah. Oh, I think I lost you.
No, we're here. She's
Okay.
muted.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
No, sorry, I was trying to get unmuted, but I wasn't
yeah.
quick enough. Dr. Bill, go ahead.
No, that's fantastic. How long have you been in real estate, Mike? I know it's for a while.
Yeah, 1999.
Wow. See, he's a true OG right here, everybody.
Yes, yes.
600 number here, and then since 1999.
1999. They
Yeah.
threw me
And
That's
a
amazing.
copy
yep.
of the white
And you're
pages
not,
and told me to go to work.
that's right. There you go. And you're not only an agent, you're part of our team, right?
Mhm.
Yes, yes. That was by design.
Mm-hmm.
As seeing what eXp had done as far as the growth on the realty side, um, the opportunity came to come over to eXp Commercial. I've always wanted to get into commercial. I've done some commercial deals throughout my career, land deals and things like that. But um, when that opportunity came, it was, hey, I want to go over there and help this grow. This was, I want to be a part of what I saw on the other side.
I love it so much, and we're so, lucky to have you here with us. And when I said earlier that there's some things that I've actually learned from you as well, it took eXp Realty about 6 years to get 600 agents. We're at about 750 agents, and we've done that in less than 2 years, really. I mean,
Right.
from the time that we were not from the time that we started, because we launched in November of 2020. However, we weren't fully in all 50 states plus DC
Right.
until
Like a year later.
January of
Yeah.
2022.
Yep.
And that's all because of COVID. COVID came in
Right.
and it kind of delayed a bunch of stuff. But really, I would say, we finally started getting some traction, and we were able to get all these agents. And you coming over, you're like, we're kind of still in the beginning stages, and you just kind of have to be a little bit patient. And and I thought that is some of the best advice, because you actually saw all that happen on the realty side. you know
Yes.
there's some bumps and bruises that everybody kind of works through as they're getting something launched, and you're very familiar with that because you started with eXp Realty so early.
Yes. Especially when you're growing so fast, there are going to be some uh, rough edges, but if you just look at realty and the finished product, it's amazing what it's done for so many people as far as agents and how it's changed their careers, their lives, their families' lives, and
Hmm.
the opportunities that they're able to provide for other people. It's just, it's amazing. So, just say hang
Yeah.
in there and you'll be glad you're here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's, like you said, seeing what they were able to do over on the eXp Realty side. We are two separate brokerages. So we are launching our own little pad here, building this rocket ship as we're flying it kind of mindset. But it's, we're really starting to see what the agents need. That's a part of what this brokerage is, right? Is that if what the agents ask for, what they are looking to have, we typically are able to implement it or make it happen for you. So that's one of the good things about everybody being a shareholder. Once you join a company, you're able to say this is what is needed. And so I think, with you having been here from the beginning and now being a part of our commercial team, if any of you all have gone into eXp World and you needed to go take a ticket or talk to somebody, Michael Sibley is one of the ones that's always sitting there, and he's just a wealth of knowledge. He's, like we said, been around for forever. He knows all of our tools. He knows commercial real estate. Been a broker since 1999. I mean, you're kind of aging yourself there, my friend.
Yes.
Maybe you don't want to tell people that, but know.
That's all
No,
right.
I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the fact that hey, I've been able to withstand this industry for that long. So
Me
definitely.
too.
And
For sure.
one of the things that I really like to stress that I don't think gets stressed enough is what you just brought up is if we are shareholders in this company. So we do have a say so in what happens in this company, which not a lot of brokerages can say that, and so that's important that we definitely make sure that agents know that you do have a voice here. You are
Yeah.
this is an agent's company, right?
For sure. And we work a whole lot on net promoter score, so NPS score. So, agents get surveys, an NPS survey once they join, about their onboarding experience, about transactions, about different things that they go through. And that's the agent's opportunity to get to say, this is not working. This isn't good. I had a bad experience here. And that's what goes to leadership. And they're able to go in and make changes and tweaks and differences. Like you said, Sibley, that is not something that happens at any other brokerages because they are franchise owned. That owner is going to do whatever they want, however they want it. This is an agent centric brokerage. And so if you've not taken any, any of the classes we've had here, done any of the free things, have ever been in the EXP world, you really should come into the commercial lobby, first of all. Then you get to sit and talk to Michael Sibley in his little cute little avatar that he has, done so well with. So, it's just a fun environment to get to work in and to get to collaborate. And like Dr. Bill said, you can go sit down at your office and talk to somebody in India,
That's right.
so being able to get the help that you need is paramount. It's what really brought me over as an agent myself a long time ago, was just the ease of being able to speak with someone. So Michael, I know that you're working, with us as staff as well, which I'm so grateful for you for doing that. What else do you see happening with you here at EXP for the next, several years, 3 to 5 years? What does that look like for you?
Well, we're working on continuing to grow the brokerage, build our team with the Sibley Commercial Advisors. We are
Nice.
definitely, we're out there putting in the work on that end too every day. The one thing that I do like to share is that what really attracted me to EXP back in the day was Glenn, Jason, and Debbie were traveling around the country in Glenn's RV at the time. And we got a chance to meet with them in LA face to face. And they laid out everything that they were had envisioned for EXP. And it just reinforced everything that I've seen when Chuck sent me that information a while back. And everything that they said in that meeting has come to the truth.
Fruition. Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it allows me to provide opportunities to people that may not get those opportunities. You just don't walk in on the street and go to walk in off the street and go to a place like Marcus and Mill Camp. You don't get those opportunities. And a lot of those people and there's some amazing people out there that, just need opportunity. And that's what I love about what we're doing here. And that's the type of team that we're trying to build, help those people, mainly from underserved communities, a lot of who look like me, that,
Love it.
just, so that's what we're trying to do, and provide opportunities for those type of people and build something amazing inside of something amazing.
Yeah. Well, and like I've said, if you don't know Michael Sibley, you need to know him. He is
That's
a
right.
gem. He's such a good guy, and we're so excited that we have him here with us. Sibley, appreciate you coming on today. Appreciate you coming and sharing some insight and some knowledge. And I love and respect you so much. And I just appreciate you and what you have been able to give, to us and to offer us here at EXP. You are a wealth of knowledge. You're a wealth of EXP knowledge, having been here for so long. And so just wanted to come on and let the world see you, wanted to get you on this show, because I think it's important that people see some of the early adopters, also understand that there's got to be some patience, but also to be able to come see you in the world, to come in and talk to you, because, if you need help, just like Sibley said, he is there to help. He's a helper by nature. He's got it's like what Dr. Bill always says. You've got what is it, Dr. Bill? You always say, you want to help people. I've gone so blank. So sorry.
Heart.
Servant heart. Yes. Thank you.
Right.
Appreciate the help. We all have servant hearts here.
That's
and
right.
So excited to have such a great team. And thanks for being a part of ours, Michael. You're just wonderful.
I appreciate it.
Certainly.
I appreciate you guys, man. I mean, I love my team. Love this company. Hey, let's build it. Let's build it.
That's right. There you go. Well, thanks everybody for coming today. Make sure you follow us on LinkedIn. Stay up to date for all of the events that we have coming on. Come into the EXP world. Come see us. Come say hi. We'd love to talk to you, show you around if you're not with us yet. You'll get to meet the great Michael Sibley, Dr. Bill, and a lot of the other people on the team. So again, follow us on LinkedIn. We'd love to see you. Reach out if you have any questions. Thanks again, Michael, for doing this today. And thanks again, Bill, for being my co-host. We'll talk to all you.